Hi friends, Happy New Year. We can still say that, right? It's only the 7th, January 7th. I hope you're feeling into this new year. I don't do any New Year planning in December, November, or December. I do it all in January. January to me feels like the creation phase, like through the whole month of January. And I teach a lot of New Year planning with the women in my inner circle. And we do a whole 2025 wrap up and a whole 2026 planning, but we do it in January. We don't do it before, because for me, the year doesn't have to go January 1st to December 31st. It can go, just January 19th or January 30th until January 30th, So I'm here to answer some of your questions and say Happy New Year and share some messages from the vortex. While I was on the treadmill today, I was thinking about the whole new year, new you, and I've never really resonated with that. It's a new year, same you. Are there any new habits that will help shape you and create new habits and patterns in your life? That's the real question. New year, same you, new habits of becoming. Let's create those, right? I have done an extensive goal planning process for decades. Like I said, that I share with the women in my inner circle. But more importantly, I love to look into, like, in the very basic sense, what went well yet last year, what didn't go well, what goals did I hit and why, what goals didn't I hit and why, and now what do I want this year to be? Like, we get to decide how we want our lives to be, and then we get to make it that way. So we get to decide how we want our year to be, and then we get to make it that way. If we don't interrupt ourselves with our own limits, with our own put obstacles in our own way, and if we don't hold ourselves back to this old version of us and this old story of who we are. So shaping our habits, new patterns, and new stories is what it comes down to, right? So let me know. I'm going to scroll back and see if you guys had any questions. Tomorrow I'm hosting a webinar, and I don't do these often. This is the 10 steps to manifest anything. So these steps are just 10 steps that I've used to consciously create everything in my life, from the health and fitness that I have at 55 years old, to the relationship that I have of 29 years with my husband, to the house that I've built and the job that I have and the career and speaking all over the world and all of the things that I've created in my life. I've used these 10 steps. They are simple but profound. I will walk you through the 10 steps. You will get it. You will see yourself in it. And we will do some very practical practices and processes so that you can not only get insight from the step, but absorb the step and see how you can apply the step into your life and use it. So this is tomorrow, January 8th at 2 p.m. It's a webinar. There's hundreds of women signed up. It's only $33. I would love you to join live. If you can't come live, we will send out a recording because, of course, it's not going to fit directly into your calendar at the exact 90 minutes that you have off tomorrow. But a lot of people will set aside time in their calendar and be there, and that's great. I love meeting you guys in person and seeing your faces on this webinar. Again, I don't know when I'm doing this again, so join. You can go to the link in my bio right now and you can join there, or after this is over, you can type webinar and then it'll DM you. But if you type that right now while I'm talking, it won't trigger that. But you can go, if you have to leave, you can go to the link in my bio, or go to my stories because I have a link there. So again, it's $33 and you get 2 bonuses. You're not just getting 90 minutes of live, really amazing content from me, but you're also getting a live recorded bonus that's about how to handle setbacks and how to look at how far you've come, which is really popular. And then a PDF of a really great like kind of journal prompt of, it's called planting the seeds. So it's a journal prompt for you to do some work before you come to the webinar tomorrow. So set aside 10 or 15 minutes, light a candle, and do this pre-work if you have time before 2 o'clock tomorrow. So come join me for that. So on this webinar tomorrow, it's not goal setting. Like, let's set our goal for 2026 and let's plan these dreams and goals and then let's break them down quarterly and how we're going to hit these targets. We're not doing that. What I'm doing is sharing the 10 steps that you need in order to manifest your dream 2026 and your dream life. You will see in these steps that some of the steps are focused on your goals, and you will be able to put some goals out there and see how you can achieve those goals. But this isn't a 2026 new year, new you goal setting workshop. So it's way better than that. So let me see if you guys have any questions about mindset and manifesting. I had one doubt: how to stop being desperate to attract anything. So how can I stop being desperate to attract anything? I had one doubt. So doubt leads to, doubt gives more doubt, right? When I'm in doubt, I'm not in faith. I'm not in certainty. I'm not in abundance. I'm not in alignment with my desires. And when I am desperate, I'm in alignment with desperation. I'm not in alignment with abundance or desires or my dreams or my faith. So yes, we need to remove doubt and we need to remove desperation. And we need to get into a place of confidence and certainty and abundance and our power. So how do I do that? I was sharing in a story today about when I was on the treadmill this morning. You know, it comes down to building belief in yourself, building confidence in yourself. And for me, I do that by a lot of ways. I do it by pushing myself every day, doing hard things, challenging myself. Because when I challenge myself mentally, physically, and emotionally, I get stronger mentally and physically and emotionally. So challenging myself builds my belief and my confidence in myself. I instill habits that I say I'm going to do, and then I do what I say I'm going to do. And I wasn't always good at this, but I am now. So that builds my confidence and my belief. I also practice what I preach. So I, when I was building my belief in my coaching, like I'm a great coach, I'm a great coach, I'm a great coach, I love to coach, I really serve women. I coached all the time because every time I coached, I went, God, I'm good at that. Every time I coached, I went, I am really helping women transform. Every time I opened up like a hot seat coaching call, I was like, I show up and I channel in this guidance that like, where does it even come from? So I did it more and more and more. In my inner circle, I said every week, the same time, every Tuesday at 4 o'clock, I'm opening up a hot seat coaching call. Anyone that needs help, come. Because I loved it. And it was the way that I poured into that which I wanted to feel more confident in. So how do you feel? Your confidence and your beliefs shape your reality. And so how can you build your confidence in your beliefs? Like doing reels on Instagram and putting yourself out there. You've got to do it. You got to put it out there. You've got to just do it. You're not great at it at first, but you get better and better the more that you do it. So building confidence and beliefs shapes your reality and removes your doubt. So you remove your doubt by reps, by practice. Like anyone that's good at any sport knows they're good at it, and they're doing enough physical practice and mental reps to show up in that sport as good or better than anyone else there. So I hope that answered your question. Thanks for asking. My new habit's going to be consistency with myself. That's awesome. I have a call with Zoe's teacher in a couple minutes, guys. So let me know if you have any more questions that I can answer soon. It was the worst year of my life last year. I'm not doing it this year. good. That's a great intention. And you know, we got to focus on the good in the year, even if it was horrific and awful and you lost loved ones and, you know, things didn't go your way. I would focus on the good in the year so that I can change the year next year. Let me see what else you have here. Thank you guys. You know, I posted in my stories the other day how many followers I have and how it just blows me away that this platform that we've created this community together. And I'm just so grateful for it. Are you going to answer questions or just promote your content? Oh, thanks. I am here to answer your questions. And if you don't like the way that I promote my content, you should probably not follow me and just keep scrolling. Yeah, I'm going to. In my bio, or when I end this, comment webinar, and I can't wait to see you guys there. It's going to be really powerful. It's my favorite thing to do, to give this kind of content, and hope to see you guys there. Let me know if you have any questions. Gotta go. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. Okay, bye.